Gallo working away on the right side, trying to get through, but she's stood up there by Sophia Shum, looking to our referee for a call. There's Reese trying to get a foot in for, here she is now after trying to get a foot in, and then she's bodied off the ball. This is Pineda Abatu again. Still working hard, and that ball is going to go out over the touchline. But it'll be a Markham City corner kick here. 3rd minute of play. Looks to be Caitlin Gallo over the ball, right-footed outswinger. Smith getting a knee to it, and Malia Smith unable to find any magic at the top of the 6. So going through this lineup for Guelph United, starting up top, Sane Matthews is on the left, wearing number 36. The top of the arrow will be Riley Anselmini wearing number 33, and Layla So over on the right wearing number 12. 2 attacking midfielders, 1 holding at the center of the pitch. Number 4, Gianna Di Maria, and number 28, Rachel Van Milligan will be the attacking mids, while Juliet Mann is wearing number 14 in that holding role. Across the back, your 4 from left to right are number 20, Miriam Halu, number 13, Sophia Shum, number 54, Isabel Thompson, and Addison Lazari is on the right side wearing number 9. In goal is Julia Delaney. Ball pushed forward there by Deanna Milanos. Cardinale trying to play it back, and Schmidt finally able to get it forward. On the other side of the pitch will be Markham City. They're coached by Andrew Cairns. It's going to be Audrey Phillips starting on the right wing. And then it'll be Malia Smith up top wearing number 11. On the left side is Caitlin Gallo. Although it looks like Gallo and Phillips have actually switched sides here. Then it's Lucy Reese in the middle with Pineda Abatu wearing number 25. Hannah McBlain is 18. And Lauren Labar wearing number 13. Across the back, it'll be Sydney Wilson wearing number 12. Ashlyn Doyle's got 42 on her back, and Vienna Milanos with number 4. This is Doyle. Doyle's trying to slip a pass through to Reese. That's broken up. This is Anselmi. Gonna get out onto the wing for Sane Matthews. Matthews tripped up there by number 12 in yellow. That's Sydney Wilson. Juliet Mann taking the corner kick responsibilities to start out the match for Guelph United. Right-footed ball. Or sorry, you know what? I keep calling them Guelph United, and that is my mistake. Early goal there off the boot of number 28. No, that's not right. No, it is. So I've got to make a correction here in my notes. I do apologize, friends. We might have a incorrect jersey number here, unfortunately, by the looks of it. Anselmini working her way up the pitch. Anselmini with the ball into the middle. Schmidt trying to get it out of her own end. Or 28 is Van Milligan. That's my mistake. Do apologize for that, friends, and my apologies to Ms. Van Milligan. 1-0 your score here, 8th minute of play. Yeah, force a habit there. The Guelph Junior Gryphons Academy is that long-standing great association between the Guelph United League One side, the Guelph Gryphons University, and the Guelph Gryphons Academy here, as soccer in Guelph has coalesced into quite a little program. Schmidt trying to play up, Smith getting a toe to it. That's pushed back as far as Sophia Shuman. She's going to try and switch play here to get Matthews involved. Reese picking her pocket, and this is Wilson playing it back for Doyle. Or it's Vienna Milano, sorry. Shum trying to clear. All up over the top, and this is Matthews. Matthews with the full head of steam charging up the right side here. She's trying to get around Sydney Wilson. Wilson's been a handful here on the back line all week so far for Markham City. Milanos with it. Ball bouncing around. Di Maria trying to make something happen in the middle there, and she wasn't able to get onto the end of it. Schmidt chasing that, and that'll go out for a Guelph throw. There's McBlain playing it out. Halu getting a foot in. Ball out wide here for Pelizzari. Addison Pelizzari closed down so quickly there by Audrey Phillips. Milanos getting it over. And McLean clearing. Gallo giving chase. Gallo working so hard, gets a foot in, and she's not going to get the call. I love the tenacity from Gallo. This is the third game we've had for Markham City over these 3 days, and she's been a constant for this side. She's worn the captain's armband the last 2 days. Doesn't appear to be wearing it today, but she'll be out there as a strong presence up front. This is Phillips. Audrey Phillips looking to get Gallo on the right side, and Gallo deemed to be offside. So it's 1-0 here, friends. 13th minute of play. Rachel Van Milligan opening the scoring here this morning. Here she is touching the ball forward. She was looking for Di Maria. It's going to be Delaney coming out of her goal to collect that ball and let her team reset. Delaney with a long throw out onto the wing for Pellizzari. Not sure about the technique there. McBlain playing it forward. Smith playing it back. This is Milanos. McBlain lumping a ball up for Gallo to get underneath, and Gallo nods it on. It's going to go all the way back to Delaney, and she'll throw another ball out onto the left side. Very confident with the throws here from Delaney. This is Reese. Lucy Reese getting it up for Sydney Wilson, who's flying up the left side. Wilson putting it in for Smith. Smith on the touchline. Lays it off for Wilson. Wilson's cross is blocked there by Pellizzari. Nothing going for Markham here in the 15th minute of play. Here's Wilson heading it in towards Smith. That ball's going to go out off of a Guelph defender. It was Audrey Phillips working so hard to try and make something happen there down low. Malia Smith standing over this ball, given this sign, right-footed in-swinger, going middle of the box. Delaney reaches high and pulls that one down. Big booming kick up towards half. This is Matthews. Matthews trying to slip a pass through, getting a foot to that is then Salmini, and Salmini stops, tries to cut back, gets it caught up in her feet, still dancing away with it. Lucy Reese battling with Anselmini, and Anselmini gets a cross off behind the goal, however, and out for a goal kick. Papioanu to get us back underway. Pineda Badu. Pineda Badu with a cross. Phillips was there. This is going to be Lucy Reese collecting on the far side of the box. Lucy Reese gets around the defender, but no luck there as Isabel Thompson made the clearance. Sub coming here for Markham City. It looks like Caitlin Gallo is going to come out of the game. Sounds like Lucy Reese is moving over onto the right side, and I will have an update for you here in about 4 seconds, and it's number 13 in black, or sorry, in yellow. Who's Lauren Labar coming in? Labar, a tidy player in the middle of the pitch. Milanos getting it forward for Cardinale. McBlain stepping up, trying to slip a pass through, but it's picked off by Juliet Mann. And Salmini stopped in her tracks. This is Schmidt. Maya Schmidt working her way through the middle. In towards Delaney's goal, and she'll step up and scoop that ball up off the carpet. Delaney pushing it forward. Di Maria got a touch to it. Here she is now on the ball. Di Maria trying to play a ball through for Matthews. Matthews is going to get on to the end of it. Matthews with it at the top of the box. Plays it back into the middle for Anselmini. Matthews with it now, looking to shoot. She cuts back. She's going to play Anselmini. Anselmini, another player with the low socks. Questionable shin guard scenario on the go here. Lucy Reese laying it off for Pineda Batu. This is Malia Smith. Smith with a shot from distance. That's going to be deflected by one of the defenders right to Julia Delaney. Delaney smacks the ball out onto the wing and not in the right direction for Matthews to get onto. This is the goal scorer. And Milligan playing the ball forward, but it's going to be all the way down to Papioanu. Lucy Reese with it. Lucy Reese through the middle. She's got Milanos. McBlain out onto the wing for Schmidt. McBlain with it once again. Molinos, I think I called her Milanos a second ago. And Salmini putting it forward for Matthews, but just a little bit too far in front of Sane Matthews. She was flying up the right side. Subs coming in here for Markham City. We'll try and keep you updated as it looks like McBlain's coming out. Same with Kalina Pineda Batu. I'm not sure who else. Looks like Schmidt is the last player to leave the pitch here for Markham City. Wilson getting it in. She's going to head it back up the pitch, and that's out off of Pellizzari. Wilson putting it back in for Smith. And Milligan working the ball back to Thompson, and they've got it to Matthews now. Matthews dispossessed by Wilson, and Amodio is one of the players who's come in for Markham City. I'll try and figure out who else is out there. It looks like Ashlyn Doyle has come in on the back line. Have to excuse me as I was trying to hold in a yawn there early starts here when you've got 8 a.m. and 8:30 kickoffs like we've seen so far this week at the top-rated Elite Select Showcase. Again, my name's Pierce Lang. That's going to be offside on the initial phase of play, I think. I'm not sure the line, or the assistant referee, rather, that had their flag up. What do we say, lines person now? Is that acceptable? Lines person? It's just AR.
Makes it simple.
I'm bringing lines person back, I think. Smith laying it off, shot in towards goal, and it's blocked. Smith with it now at the top of the box. This is Lucy Reese. Reese with her head up, and she's going to try and play a ball across the top, but it's picked off there by 14 in black. That's Juliet Mann. Matthews offside. Dangerous spot to be lurking, though. They could have timed that one, right? Molino's pushing forward, out onto the wing for number 3 in yellow, who is, in fact, none other than Ariana Christakis. And my apologies to number 5, Kalina Pineda Abuda. Trying to remember all these names, and you give me a double barrel name like that, I might make a mistake. But big save there by Papioanu as Anselmini was flying in. Malinos forward to Reese. Reese has her pass blocked there by Juliet Mann. Markham come away with it. Good little read here as Young was going to make the run up the left side, or Wilson rather, that was going to make the run up the left side. And Molinos saw her. Here's Doyle. Doyle through to Isabella Cardinale. Man with it now. Out onto the wing for Miriam Halu. Shot in towards Papioanu and dealt with there without hesitation. Down on the pitch is Gemma Schmallenberg. She looks to be back up to her feet after taking a ball to the midsection. Schmallenberg. I was talking about nominal determination yesterday when your name belies what your future will hold. Schmallenberg would make me think she was a small girl, but she's a tall one, 5'9". Ball played back here for Delaney. This is Pellizzari Pellizzari playing it through for Matthews, but it's Doyle stepping up. Wilson now. Matthews getting it through and back on the 1-2. Matthews trying to swing it across. Anselmini is there. Anselmini gets the shot off, but Papioannou able to deal with that ball in the middle of the pitch without any trouble whatsoever. Sydney Wilson playing it forward for Audrey Phillips. Phillips turning and firing up for Smith. Smith's going to go in and get the challenge right. Ball pinging around, and it's going to be picked up here by Cardinale, and back to the keeper, Sophia Papioannou. Doyle pushing the ball forward. Phillips the intended target, and it's going to be played out by Addison Pellizzari. No Drew Keane today here for Markham, the shifty attacker. She's got a test to write, an exam. Couldn't be here, couldn't get a sick note. Good to see her dedicated to her studies though. What a fun player to watch. Tenacious up top. This Markham City side is so good. This is Wilson. Wilson cutting to the outside on Pellizzari, and no one able to get onto the end of that ball. This is Emodio. She's dispossessed, and it'll be Schmallenberg playing it into the middle. Shot in towards goal, and that's not going to trouble Delaney for even the briefest of seconds. Wilson will collect this ball. Matthews on her back. Wilson with the throw over the top. Pellizzari was there, but it was Smith getting the contact. Sydney Wilson to take. Wilson putting it in for Phillips. Phillips going to ground, and she's going to get the call. Smith standing over it now. Smith with a big booming kick in towards goal, and great save there by Julia Delaney. You knew Smith had it in her. She's been taking shots from distance all week long. Delaney dealing with that one easily. Ball out off of Wilson. Wilson's gonna get the call though. Doyle getting a foot to it. This is Cardinale out onto the wing for Reese. Reese looking to find some space here on the right side. She's got Halu all over her. Halu clears. All pushed forward, and this is going to be Gallo pulling the ball in on the left side, getting around Pellizzari. Gallo with the cross in, and that's going to be deflected. She was looking for Smith. Gallo with the sliding challenge. Malia Smith with that shot from distance. You know, these sort of things, they say it's in the genes, and you may notice she does bear a slight resemblance to another young woman with the name Smith. Olivia, who scored the other day for Canada against South Korea, plays for Liverpool in the English women's top flight. And she's got a little something that her sister has in that willingness to smack a ball from distance. Here she is on the ball now. Malia Smith shielding the ball. Smith taking the free kick, smacking it up. Gallo goes to ground. Pellizzari playing it out onto the wing for Matthews. Gallo reading the play again. Gallo swinging a ball into the box. Chance coming here for number 5, Emodio. Sydney Wilson to put it back into play. We've played 35 minutes here, friends. Score still 1-0 for Guelph. Doyle watches it go past her. Anselmini giving her a bit of trouble. It would be Molinos getting it to Doyle. Doyle getting a shoulder in on Anselmini. Doyle able to clear, getting it up to Smith. Smith to Gallo. Gallo trying to find Reese. These Markham girls, so familiar with each other. They had a great little run in the OPDL Cup last summer. Gallo with a shot in towards goal, and you can see her frustration there. That's it. That's your first half of action, folks. My name's Pierce Lang. This is your top-rated National Elite Select Showcase. We're in bright, sunny Mississauga, Ontario. It's the Paramount Fine Foods Center. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with your second half of action between Markham City and Guelph. Welcome back to this matchup between Guelph and Markham here this morning. 1-0 for Guelph as things stand. We've corrected the score bug, which apparently there was a technical difficulty there. We've worked out the glitch. So you're up to date. The goal was in fact scored by Rachel Van Milligan from Guelph. That's kind of it. It was back and forth. Keeper's not really tested all too much. Juliet Mann trying to work some magic down on the touchline, but not able to make anything happen just yet. Ball into the box and cleared. This is Lucy Reese. Ball played back by number 90, Ella Ray. A new addition here in the second half for Guelph. Isabel Thompson flying over here to make the play. Hey Lou throwing it in. Lucy Reese getting to it first. Schmallenberg with the challenge. This is Schmallenberg. Heading it in towards Smith. Shot in towards goal by Pineda Ebuda. So we've got a full docket of games here today for you, friends. Following this one, it's going to be Montreal and the NDC kicking off at noon. That should be an exciting game. 2-2 draw yesterday between Montreal and Vancouver. 3 goals in 3 minutes to close out the first half of that one. And then it was a chess match for the following 45 minutes. Reese Mage in goal for Markham here. Lucy Reese with it on her right foot, cutting back into the middle, tries to thread the needle, but it's Halu coming away with it. This is Juliet Mann playing a ball in for Schmallenberg, or sorry, Anselmini rather that. Gallo trying to win the ball back. Beneda Abuda playing it forward, and Gallo's going to give chase, but it'll be cleaned up there by Isabella Thompson. Reese will put the ball back into play. She's found Smith. Smith turning. And it's cleared by Ella Ray. Ella Ray. Another player providing some height in the back at 5'7". Here's Ella Ray going back to her keeper. Looks like we have had a switch in goal here for Guelph in goal, I believe, and Lucy Reese is down on the pitch, holding her lower back. Hopefully she's going to be okay here, but she's going to need some assistance from the trainer. No, it's still Delaney in goal, my mistake. So I was saying before, we've got the NDC versus Montreal game following this one. And then it'll be a great little matchup at 1:30 between Rush and OSU. And then it's the game we will all be waiting with bated breath to watch. It's going to be the matchup between Montreal and NDC's senior teams. We'll see if Montreal can pull things together a little bit. They had a really tough time against the Whitecaps yesterday afternoon, and NDC took it to the Whitecaps on Monday. Halu getting it up to Schmallenberg and receiving it right back again. Rhea using Delaney, and Delaney's going to avoid Gallo, who was right there when she turned around. Ball all the way back for Maish. Great challenge there by Gallo to break things up over on the far side of the pitch. They're looking to use Anselmini. She gets a foot to it, but it's cleared by Wilson. Reyes stepping up, playing it out onto the wing, and it's intercepted here by Kaneda Abetu. Phillips out onto the wing. For number 3, that is Ariana Christakis. Delaney went to ground, but it's going to be whistled down quickly and put back into play even quicker. Halu, Schmallenberg, and it'll be Christakis playing a ball through. Smith with an eye to goal here, I'd have to think. He's going to play it into the box. Delaney coming out to meet it. Delaney going to ground as Phillips came in. It's going to be out for a goal kick. 10th minute of play here, friends. Still 1-0 for Guelph over Markham. This is Ray. Elaria. Working hard to try and keep the ball in here. Halu now with it. Through to Clara Green. Green with it again. Schmallenberg laying it off for Green. Green getting it out for Elaria. Ball off of Phillips. Elaria again and trying to win the ball. Just having a quick look at Clara Green's profile here. Wants to study animal science. She might as well just sign up for the University of Guelph and never leave home. She's gonna do that. Fantastic veterinary program at the University of Guelph. Green with the ball through the middle. And Salmini. And the call's going to go Markham's way by the looks of it, which is totally a thing too. Christakis being taken off here. Looks like Schmidt's going to replace her. Big booming kick in towards the box, and Delaney will pull that one out of the air. And another throw from Delaney out onto the wing here to use Sydney Wilson, or I guess Sydney Wilson stepping up to pick it off. What am I talking about? She's on the other team. It's my first day, don't tell my boss. Here's Delaney, who's going to be looking for a player in black this time, I think. She's found one in Elaria playing it out onto the wing for Halu. Green giving it back to Halu, and Rhea is going to hold on to the ball here in her own end. They're killing the clock. 13 minutes in here with the 1-goal lead. Schmidt battling hard there, and Puts a ball across for Wilson. This is Sydney Wilson working her way out onto the left side. A little step over there, and Madeline Fox giving her trouble. This is Gallo. Gallo getting a ball into the middle. No one there to get onto the end of it as Delaney let it go through her hands. This is Schmidt trying to get it off of Schmallenberg. Here's Green stopping and turning. Anselmini with the shot in towards goal, and that's going to go wide of the net and out for a throw. Ball in towards goal. Maybe you could just go on the other side of that table. Yeah. So I was sharing my knowledge there of the Guelph veterinary program, and the only way I know that is because my vet, actually, Derek Peters, played for Guelph in 2014-2015 alongside League One Ontario elite striker Jared Adjamang, where they were actually housemates. So a little bit of trivia there for you guys. Wilson to put the ball in. And so Meany rounds the corner, trying to spring number 4 in blue. That's Di Maria. Pineda Abatu with it. Being chased down there by Madeline Fox. Lucy Reese to put the ball back in here. Wilson popping it up into the air. 17th minute of play. Ball through the middle, and it's pushed out to Phillips. Audrey Phillips trying to get around Rhea. Phillips, and a great challenge there by Ella Rhea to put the ball out for a Markham throw. All at the top of the box for Schmidt. Schmidt with the shot in towards goal. Off the back of Karina Rocco. Schmidt coming away with it again. Another shot in towards goal. Off the boot of Wilson. And another one. And Markham have tied things up. It's looks like Pineda Batu with the goal. 17th minute of play, and Markham have drawn level here, making it 1-1 against Guelph. Guelph have really only had the one attempt in towards goal to really trouble the Markham keepers. And they've been hemmed in their own end here for the last little bit. Gallo getting a foot in. This is Reese now with it along the touchline. Lucy Reese Working away there in enemy territory, but unable to make anything happen along the touchline. Rhea going back and receiving it once more. Phillips on her. Phillips is going to go to ground. He's going to get the call here, and the temperature continues to rise for Guelph as they absorb wave after wave of Markham City attack. This is Lauren Labar standing over the ball. Three-woman wall in front of her. Delaney on her back post. Labar steps up, puts a shot in towards goal. Delaney will grab that and quickly spring a counter. Doyle's gonna get a knee to this one, but it's Di Maria chasing it down in the corner. Doyle recovers, however, and plays it in for Reese Machen. Blocked by Anselmini. Ball brought down by Madeline Fox. Fox, another one, wanting to study animal science. Again, with the nominative determination as well. Audrey Phillips charging up the right side. Charlotte Ray getting a foot in, and he's going to have to chase that one down, and it's going to be a Markham City throw. Looks like Caitlin Gallo is going to come out of this match. No, sorry. Modio, rather that. I'm not sure how I got that mixed up. 5 and 2, but it happened. And Ashlyn Doyle coming out as well. Schmidt into the middle. This is Wilson. Sydney Wilson onto her left foot. Wilson with a shot in towards goal, and that's got eyes. She beats the keeper, and Markham take the lead here in the 22nd minute of play. And suddenly it's 2-1. They've had all the possession here in the second half, and that shot was a screamer off the left boot of Sydney Wilson. Keeper got a hand to it, but just not enough. Hard to blame Julia Delaney for that one. She did her best. I think she had to reach behind her to even get a touch to it. Perfectly placed there by Sydney Wilson. Markham find themselves in the lead after 22 minutes of play. Lucy Reese bringing it down. Pineda Batu. Scarlet Rhea with a sprawling attempt to block that ball, and she gets the call. Nodded on there by Di Maria. Here's Rhea again with another challenge. Schmidt to throw. Phillips trying to get around Rhea. Phillips coming away with it as Schmidt pushed it through Rhea's legs. Ball in towards goal off the boot of Isabella Cardinale. It's going to be brought down by Flanagan. Caitlin Scott playing it back for Vera Sewell. Ball in towards goal, and easy save there by Delaney. This is Gallo. Through the middle to LeVar. Mach, leaving it for Molinos. There's a name I haven't said in a while. All the play's been at the other end of the pitch here for the last since the break, really. It's going to give you a time estimate, about 27 minutes if you're keeping track. The ball in towards goal, and Reese Machel scooped that one up off the pitch, but she's left it here for Molinos. I've said her name so rarely in the second half, I've almost forgotten it. This is Delaney. Thompson up the wing. Clara Green turning. LeVar out wide for Schmidt. Schmidt back into the middle, then gets it right back again. Schmidt's going to chase this one into the corner. Turning, trying to get around Rhea. Di Maria with a shove there, but keeps possession of the ball. Green, or sorry, that wasn't Green. That was the goal scorer, Van Milligan, who got that touch through. This is Rhea. 30 minutes played here at the Paramount Fine Food Center in Mississauga. 2-1, still your score here between Guelph and Markham. Markham with the lead. Lucy Reese working to win the ball back here for Markham, and it's going to go out for a Guelph throw. Anselmini getting a foot in. This is going to be Di Maria rushing onto the ball. Di Maria with the ball back in for Anselmini. And then it's Cardinale getting stuck in there and breaking up that attack. Anselmini with it now in the corner. Back to Di Maria, and that's going to go out off of Phillips. Or Cardinale, rather, that, I apologize. Charlotte Rea up to take the throw. Putting it into the box. Anselmini's going to bring it down. Anselmini tries to get a shot off, and that's well wide of Reese Maech's goal. Milligan playing it through, but only getting it as far as McBlain. Molinos back to McBlain. Maech. Molinos smacking the ball up, and it's going back the other way. Cardinale getting a foot in and turning around and firing that ball was Kaylin Scott. Scott doesn't want to study to be a veterinarian, so we can get off that topic of conversation. She wants to learn about psychology and education and maybe business. Van Milligan trying to play a ball forward. Cardinale over to Pineda Batu. Pineda Batu into the middle again. Reese is going to take a shot in towards goal, and that wasn't far off. Opportunistic. They've got the lead. Why not give it a go? Time ticking off the clock here, though, friends. This one will be over in no time at all. 33rd minute of play, so we got probably a minute or two left here. This is Molinos. All pushed up, they're looking to use Anselmini again. Caitlin Scott. Thompson up onto the wing here for Madeline Fox. And Milligan getting it out wide. Lucy Reese is going to chase this one down. She's got Karina Racco on her. Reese playing it back for Labar, and a shot in towards goal. And No trouble whatsoever for Delaney. That's it, folks. That's your game. Markham winning this one 2-1. Stick around. We'll be back at noon, so in about 43 minutes, with our first NDC versus Montreal game of the day. It should be a heck of a matchup between the junior sides here. I know I'll be looking forward to that one. My name's Pierce Lang. This is your 2024 top-rated National Elite Select Showcase from the Paramount Pine Foods Center in Mississauga, and we'll be back in about 42 minutes